What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today you're actually watching this video on the day that I'm filming it. I gotta get it up and edit it and all that stuff. Today is Monday. We've been preparing for a winter storm that hit us yesterday here in Texas. The whole damn state's pretty cold right now. We got 3 to 5 inches of snow yesterday, and ERCOT, the ones that manage the state's power grid, they are scheduling power outages in certain grids to help with the load on the power grid. So hopefully our power don't get shut off. It probably will, the way they're scheduling things. Our backup plans: I have a fireplace and I have a not a wood stove, but just a regular gas stove. Those are the plans to keep the house warm. The only ones I worry about is the rats. They're all electric heat out there, so I would have to find a way to work and get a propane heater and get them warmed up. But it's not going to come to that, I hope. Here in the snake room, it's not too cold. It's only 75 degrees, so it's not too bad. They still got their heat tape as of right now. So hopefully that electricity don't go out. I'm gonna have to open up the snake room door, get some heat flowing through the house, and keep everything warm. But so far everything's great, everything's going good, and we'll just take it hour by hour as we go, right? There's a look at our fireplace. We are currently burning. We're getting some heat up in this house right now, just in case the electricity does decide to go out. We can have this heating up our house and keeping everything warm, keeping the reptiles warm, and keeping us warm. So, you know, just a basic fireplace. Nothing fancy. We're just gonna keep an eye on everything, see how the day progresses. I'll be home all day. Tomorrow, they're saying we might get 1 to 3 more inches of snow. So we'll see. May not be going to work tomorrow either. We'll stay here and protect everything, keep everything good. Missing a couple days of work, whatever. But there are some updates to the snake room I want to talk to y'all about real quick. Look what we finally got, guys. It's a damn TV. Now I can watch Billy's podcast. I can watch Justin. I can watch myself. Nah, I can I can watch other people learn while I'm cleaning instead of listening to podcasts from my phone. I can, you know, occasionally take a glance up there and see what's going on. Been wanting to do that for a while, and it's finally happened. I know, ugly ass cord showing. It doesn't really bother me, so I'm not gonna buy, you know, the holders to hide them or whatever. Now I did some ultrasounding. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Did some ultrasounding yesterday. I know I didn't film it. I didn't show anything. I know. Shame. I'm still learning and trying to get comfortable with it myself. So I think until I get to a point where I'm comfortable doing it myself and I can go right to the follicles and I know, you know, where to see the follicles. Sometimes she'll be growing follicles, and then she'll even have another set of follicles on reserve. So you might see the reserve follicles and go, oh, she's only, you know, 10 millimeters, she's not doing anything. But in reality, if you go down a little bit further, she's got, you know, 15 millimeter follicles, how you need to put a male with her, blah, blah, blah. So I'm still learning that. Once I get that, you know, when I get to a point where I feel I'm comfortable enough to start videoing that, I will do that. That's another reason why I waited so long on YouTube. That's because I wanted the knowledge under my belt and the experience before I started just talking out my ass about whatever I was talking about. So just that, whatever. Now, there are some females that are showing progression. Just a couple more, and there's a hopeful one. I'm really hoping she's sitting just at 13 millimeters, which is not necessarily mean she's going to go. Some of my girls, even depending on the size of the female, their residual follicles are 12, 13 millimeters. They're not 10. Some of my smaller girls are about 10, 9, and they sit around that range. But I have some bigger girls that sit around 13 as a residual. So I'll show you the females and we'll talk about the pairings and what we've been doing. First off, we have this pairing that I got going on right now. The red flag just means she shed. I left the shed in her tub. I just need to go in the system and mark her as a shed or substrate change. Well, I'm not changing the substrate because she's potentially has follicles. This is the one that potentially has follicles. I didn't get a good ultrasound on her because she had 8. It's hard to do that one after they eat. Are y'all locked up? I don't know. I'm not gonna open their tub too far. Oh no, there's her tail. They're not locked. Boom, not locked. But I got him in with her. That is a Lemon Blast DG with a clown. Her follicles, I did palpate her. Sometimes when you ultrasound and they've just ate it, you know, I mean, it's hard to see the follicles sometimes. At least for me anyways. But I did palpate her and it felt like she had some follicles in there. So I went ahead and I'm gonna get another lock on her. She locked up, I believe in December, maybe January, but it's been over a month. Decided to go ahead and lock them up again and see what she does. I'll ultrasound again next month. I'll wait a whole month and see. Oh man, I may wait midweek if she finally poops. I'll probably wait and then maybe ultrasound her. You know, I might be a little too anxious not to ultrasound her and see what she's got going on, because that's some, you know, I can get some Lemon Blast double het DG clown. So DG clowns, pretty fucking nice. This Inchy Pod girl right here, as you notice, I put a yellow sticker. Those yellow dots mean I have seen some kind of follicle growth 15 millimeters or bigger, and I even put the date of when I ultrasounded. I don't know if she's at the front or not, but she was. Okay, so she's still cool seeking, and she's sitting right at 15. I ultrasounded her last month. She was sitting at 10, so she's grown 5 in a month. So that's telling me that, hey, she's ready, she wants a male. And that female was, that Inchy Pod female was bred to a sunset male. So Inchy double het sunset pods are coming, hopefully. She's just at 15 millimeters, so she's at prime time right now. I'm gonna get one more lock on her. I wanna check to see if he's been eating, check his records in the computer, make sure he's been eating really good, because I don't wanna overwork him. He's a first year male and he's on the smaller side, so I don't wanna overwork him. You gotta be strategic with those younger males. You gotta really watch your females. If your females aren't doing nothing, do not use them. Save them for something else that you want to plug them into. And if you don't have anything else to plug them into, then skip the year. Do it next year. It'll be fine. Wait another year. But yeah, sunset to Inchy Pod. Gonna be some good holdbacks in that one. Probably the whole clutch, unless I get male heavy, which happens. This girl right here, I don't know if she will do anything, but this is what I was talking about. This girl's huge. She's probably, I would say 2,600 grams, I think was the last time I weighed her, and she's still eating. This is, by the way, a Pastel Fire OD Yellow Belly. I have paired the Inchy Highway to her, and I ultrasounded her yesterday. She was sitting at 13 millimeter follicles, so it's right there on the line. If next month she's sitting at 15 to 18, then I'm gonna pair again. Right now she's gotten one lock. I'm not gonna mess with her again because she is a first year girl. I really would like some Inchy Pastel Fire OD Highways, or even that combo without the pastel would be nice too. Really hoping she lays for us. You know, I need to get some more highways in here. I've been trying to work on getting super grails in here too without having to buy them. But of course, if things don't pan out this year like I want them to, there's probably gonna be a lot of animals I'm buying. And by the way, I have a lot of animals that I am getting rid of. Phasing out some animals, you know, just refocusing and really thinking about the collection, you know, this time around. It's kind of like a reboot, let's just say that. Remember, if you've watched some of our previous videos, you know, we dealt with debt. Definitely a slave to your debt. Don't try not to get in debt, guys. If you do, debt that you can handle. But I feel like we're at a point where we're can actually grow. I was producing for money so I could pay that debt off while holding some stuff back at the same time. But then I was making stupid decisions on what to buy. I just feel like we could be a lot further in our career if we would have made better choices. So really think about your projects. Even if you did go into debt and have to pay off debt, really think about your projects and what direction you want to go. I can't stress that enough. And if I keep rambling, this video is going to be way too long. Y'all going to be like clicking off of this shit. So real quick on this female right here, this cinnamon itchy yellow belly, I've showed her off before. As you see, well, as you can now see, she got ultrasounded twice, once in January, once in February. Back in January, she was sitting at around 18 millimeter follicles. Ultrasounded her again a couple days ago, and she's now at 28 millimeter follicles. So she grew 10 millimeter follicles, 10 millimeters in 1 month. We'll take a look real quick at her. I don't want to disturb them too much. She is glowing. It's hard to see on the camera because I have shitty lighting, but she is glowing. Take my word for it. And she's at the front, 28 millimeters. She was bred to a yellow belly. Actually, I'll just show you real quick. We'll pan over. He's got stuck shed, so excuse this stuck shed. That's what the red dot's for. That tells me that, hey, he's got stuck shed. We need to soak him, get him taken care of. But that's him. He's only got a little bit of stuck shed now. I spray down his tub. It gets most of it off. But that's an inchy yellow belly / gravel. So we're trying to prove him out to be gravel. That would be great. Then we got this female down here, blackhead. She was also sitting at 18 millimeter follicles last month. And guess what? She's at 28 millimeters now. So her and that cinnamon inchy yellow belly are going to be going about the same time. Unless one will just decide, hey, this month I'm not going to grow any for you. That happens. I've had that happen. A female just like skipped a whole month of growing follicles and said, yo, I'm chilling this month. I'll catch you next month. And then she picked up again and ended up laying a clutch a couple months later. So like I said, they're in control, guys. You can set the mood, get some Marvin Gaye going, get some candles lit. It was Valentine's Day yesterday. And just set the mood, and they're going to do the rest for you. We'll see her real quick. Man, she's nice. I love her. Love her dorsal is how it's almost just black. And you'll know she's sitting kind of on the heat tape. My heat tape's, it's turned down a little bit. I kind of bumped the heat tapes back up for this winter storm and stuff just in case. Plus, really not seeing any benefit in dropping temps. After talking to some of the other breeders, I may go back to not dropping heat tape because my room drops naturally. So there's a blackhead female. She's sitting at 28 millimeters. And she was bred to this guy right up here that's in shed. That boy right there, pastel inchy yellow belly. That is a repeat pairing from, was it last year? It might have been 2 years ago. Last time she laid, he bred her. And we only ended up getting one blackhead from the clutch. Well, we got two blackheads. We got a single gene blackhead male that got sold. And then we got the blackhead inchy male that we held back. So I'm hoping for some blackhead combo females to hold back. We're hoping for some, well, I'm hoping for some blackhead yellow belly stuff to plug into the highway project. My wife wants some blackhead inchy stuff for some other stuff. I don't even know what project it is. I can't remember. But she wants to do a project, so I'm gonna let her. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the females that are going right now. Only 5. It is only February. We will do some more ultrasound in March and see how the season's progressing. Hopefully this wasn't too long. I'll know when I start to edit, but I hope everybody's season's going great. Hope all y'all are staying warm out there, safe this season. And man, we'll catch y'all next week.